Hey y'all, Russ here at RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. Get ready for it. Hang on. Right where the road changes, right here. Welcome to Mississippi. We just crossed over Alabama. Since I left Georgia, I've been driving in heavy rains. Finally, blue sky just broke through about an hour ago. I fired up the cameras again. This is Interstate 22. You know me, I usually don't take interstates, but in the rain I did. I jumped on. Let me stop here at this rest area. We'll take a break. We're going to Tupelo here in a little bit. We're going to see Elvis's birthplace. Then I booked a RV site just on the other side of Tupelo. Right now it's about noon, just about 10 minutes after 12. All right, let me get parked. We'll go check out this rest area. It's supposed to have a little visitor area in it. Big old trees here in Mississippi. What a blessing to have a little blue sky. That was quite a bit of rain I drove through. I couldn't film anything. All right, let's go on inside. There's the king, Tupelo. Where he was born. We're gonna check it out here in about, we're probably, I don't know, 30-40 miles, maybe farther from Tupelo. All kinds of Elvis everything here, isn't it? All right. Let's hit the van. We'll keep on rolling. Let's go find Elvis's home. This is part of the bonus footage of 2025. Right here at the last week of August. September's next week. Heading home, heading back to Arizona. Alrighty, sit back, enjoy the ride. Should be up here in Tupelo in no time. What a pretty place. My goodness. Beautiful trees. Everything green. A little toasty today, not complaining. The south is warm. This was a totally last minute decision to even stop here. I didn't know what I could do with the rains. Driving through, there's an old car. Must have belonged to Elvis. What a famous singer he was. Memphis bound from Tupelo, Mississippi. I think that shack at house is still here somewhere. Just kind of glanced at this stuff online. Didn't spend a ton of time looking at it. Welcome center and tickets. The Birthplace experience starts here. Wow, big property, huh? They got a lake. Well, really couldn't show much inside there in their museum. A lot of it was this memorabilia stuff. But out here we can do the walk. Walk the life of Elvis. There's his little house where he was born and raised. Right there. Not very big, is it? Then they got the years marked around in the concrete. Even got a little porch swing there. Born 1935. His dad built the house. Wow. Short life, wasn't it?
Presley borrowed from his boss to buy the supplies.
Wow.
He built the house along with his brother Vester and their father Jesse. Elvis was born here in 1935 along with his twin brother, who was stillborn. They lived here until Elvis was around 4 years old. The floors are original hardwood. The fireplace is the original fireplace. The stove in the kitchen is the original stove, and the icebox in the kitchen is the original icebox.
Wow. And he was worth millions.
Yeah,
and it was
he
over.
sure was. Yep.
Started simple.
Started simple.
Well, Mississippi too. I mean, this is my first time in Mississippi.
Oh, okay. Where do you live?
Arizona. What a small little house. Nice lady in there. Very informative. Love the accents here. Southern accent. Well, we'll just walk around the property and then I'm gonna keep on trucking. She said there's that lake. Reflection Pond, something like that. Reflection Lake. There's the man, Elvis. He is still cherished after all these years. Still popular. She also said in this big center over here, they have a lot of public events. Beautiful little fountain going here. And I think there's a church on the property and some other pathways. They give you a little map. You have to pay extra to go inside the house. This is all private, but they probably do a lot of charity work, I'm sure. Big old trees, huh? They've been around. They were probably here when Elvis was little. They moved it in here. Did a pretty good job. There's a few acres right here in Tupelo. Nice houses when we drove in here. They're beautiful homes. Elvis Presley and the Blues, yeah. Good music. All the movies he was in. Famous Marriage. Plus his daughter passed away not too long ago. That's tragic. Well, one of these times I'll have to get up to Graceland, up in Memphis, north of here. Even the church isn't that big, is it? Uh-oh. Most important house on the lot, the outhouse. All right, I think over there's that pathway. Go up, check that. Looks like stories about Elvis. Right here at this event center. It's got to be huge here locally. But they have events all year long. Look at all the benches. You can just sit here, reminisce, like a big park. Beautiful. I'm sure this is the way he planned it. Because wasn't the story he came and bought back the property and created all this when he's still alive, wasn't it? Signatures on the guitar. I'll be darned. More of the story of Elvis in this center. He did give back a lot of his money. He was taken advantage to, if you look at some of the documentaries on him. Oh, wow. Tonight in Tupelo, in person Elvis, so he came home. Yeah, there's pictures of this thing being built. Elvis Presley Youth Center. Giving back. Well, I'm just kind of following along the paths here. I think I said earlier I got a reservation tonight. Reflections. That's that pond somewhere over there. That's about the artist that created all this. Wow. Mississippi Birthplace. Look at the detail. That's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous, huh? Good quality. Nice colors. She used color to enhance what the storyline is. Went from being a little boy to probably one of the most famous people in the world. Well, let's see what else I can find around this property. It is huge. look at this end. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of wall space to paint all that. Well, up there they got some storyboards. I'm gonna go up there, and then the pond is behind that building down over the hill. Kind of figured that out. Well, that's cool, huh? The king. Statue of his boyhood to being the king. What a crazy life. Incredible, isn't it? Elvis the Entertainer. Got a guitar when he was 11 years old. Changed everything. Then, where was it? Memphis, right? Yeah. Sun Records. That's where he went and became famous. There he is. All metal. That's unique, huh? How they made that. A lot of detail. We are surrounded by homes. This is right in the middle of a residential area, it looks like. I'm gonna go down and find that reflection pond. Should be close to the parking lot. There's a few acres here. You could definitely spend a half a day, have a little lunch, sit up there with Elvis on the hill. Pretty cool. Reflections. Fans are invited to enjoy some peaceful moments here. There's the pond down there. Nice pavilion with shade. This is a nice place. Big old sidewalks. Here's the pond. Oh, a fountain. Yay. Well, let's reflect on Elvis. They must treat this water. That can't be a natural color. Probably for algae. I bet when all these leaves turn and dump on the ground, it's quite a mess. Fall colors ought to be nice here. Bridge over troubled waters. That's one of his song titles, isn't it? All themed over Elvis. All right, let's go over troubled waters. People adding the locks. Lock your memories here with Elvis. Padlock shaped with a heart. You can probably buy the locks here. Quite a few. It is nice. I'm kind of just enjoying it. Got a nice reflection off the water with the clouds. Very peaceful in here. Very enjoyable. I'd say coming here, this is about the best experience here. I mean, seeing his little house was cool. Inside that museum that was busy, but this is perfect. Makes you appreciate where he grew up, that's for sure. There's some really fancy homes right up there in the hill. Alright, well, let's mosey back towards the van. Nice little saying on the sign. Yeah, if you ever get this way, definitely stop this alone is worth the experience here. Between the fountains and the waterfalls and everything. It's quiet too. Well, occasional siren. We are in town. We're in Tupelo, Mississippi. I'm going to cut through Old Town, Tupelo. There's a battlefield that was on the maps on our way to the RV park. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get back on that interstate to get to that RV park. Oh well. Oh, cool. Check this out. Until we meet again. Elvis. Thanks, Elvis. You got a nice place here, bud. All right. Let's roll. Got that air conditioner cranked up. And we didn't get rained on. Even better. Well, it's about 3 o'clock now. So I'm going to drive through town. We'll try to find that battlefield. It's like a little park, I guess. For more information on my travels, be sure to check out my website, RVerTV.tv. There you can sign up for a newsletter, put one out once a month now. Got all kinds of cool stuff, downloadable puzzles, articles, pictures, you name it, it's in there. Plus got a merch shop, Armchair Traveler Series, the 2025, heck yeah. Merch is out too, hats, coffee mugs, t-shirts, which helps support the channel and future videos just like this one. Right here in this beautiful town of Tupelo, Mississippi, where Elvis was born. Go figure, huh? Here we are. Alright, let's cruise town. Find that battlefield, and then I'm gonna go put my feet up. Been a long day of driving. You didn't see the early part. Me driving. Alright, let's cruise through Tupelo. Alright, here we go. Tupelo, it's a major city. Big time town. I will come back to Mississippi, Alabama. I'm kind of fast tracking it back to Arizona, so like I said in the last video, I'm just kind of cherry picking stops that I can find on the maps, weather permitting. Since I left the East Coast, a lot of rain, but it's pretty typical. Being from Arizona, I'm not used to too much rain. Ain't complaining, just it's a different world, I'll put it that way here. So there's some old buildings. Looks like everything's pretty clean, restored. You got trees growing in a medium strip. A lot of businesses down here. Ought to check. I don't even know the population of Tupelo. There's a mural on the side of that building. the history here, this thing, long time ago, Elvis probably walked around down here. It's where he grew up. And the Civil War history, it's major here too, all of Mississippi. Very, very big. All right, that park should be up here on the left. I'm just gonna make a quick stop. I see it, there's the memorials, got the cannons. All right, let me get parked. We'll go check it out. Major battles took place here. We've seen quite a bit of Civil War history this year, this season. Hard to believe I started out at the Grand Canyon. We went all the way up around the Great Lakes, across upstate New York, all the way down the East Coast. Now we're here, Tupelo. Well, they're saving history here. Got to. People drive past here and don't even think about this stuff probably anymore. Well, what do you say? Let's head for that RV park. Heck yeah. I gotta get back on this interstate. There might be side roads to get to it, but it's getting later in the day. It's almost 4 o'clock. Time I get there, get set up, get something to eat. That'll be it. Unload the cameras. Well, I'm happy at least I got to film this today without all the rains. All right, should be just a few miles up the road. That wasn't so bad. Not too far on the freeway. I don't mind interstates, it just can't film much. All you see is traffic. And we travel RVerTV style, back roads, small towns. Heck yeah. Alright, looks like it's off a frontage road up here. Is it this turn? I think it's this next one here. Yep. Just kind of following along with Google Maps on my phone. There goes a tractor. Must be out plowing the fields. Alright, well, I don't even have a plan for in the morning. I'm going to get parked, get on the computer, and let's see what else we can come up with. This is going to be home for the night. This little campground, I found this online. It's called Serenity RV Park. Well, good morning. Alright, we're heading for the Mississippi River. I'm going to do a few miles while it's early and get on into Arkansas. The goal is by tomorrow I want to be at Hot Springs National Park. I kind of figured that plan last night. So I'm going to have to jump on another busy highway, 4-lane. I'm not going to film that. Once we get over closer to the river, I'm leaving super early. So we should be over there pretty decent time, couple hours. I'll kick the cameras back on. Talk about some cotton. We're in the land of cotton. It's everywhere. Massive fields of it. You can see it alongside the road too. We are super close to Mississippi River. I just been mounting the cameras back on the van. Made okay time. I hit traffic in a couple locations. You can see there's the cotton stuck onto the pavement. We're going to go through a little town called Helena, Arkansas as soon as we cross the river. It's supposed to have some Civil War history there. That'd be kind of cool to check. We'll be in Arkansas in just a few. Alright, got a little more highway to do here. Need to cut up, I think it's Highway 49, take us across the Mississippi River. And according to Google, the phone's saying make a left here. Okay. Well, like I said yesterday, I will come back to Mississippi sometime. I'd love to explore the whole state. Has to be a different time of year though. Alright, looks like we just got a few miles left in this great state. Ag fields everywhere. And not a mountain in sight. Look how flat. It's flat as a pancake, huh? Well, I got plenty of fuel. I fueled up back, I think it was Batesville, something like that, in that town. I've already driven over 100 miles this morning. Making pretty good time. Alright, we're getting close. The official Mississippi River. Here we go. Heading across. We are leaving the east. Been quite a summer journey on the east coast, entire east. We are officially in Arkansas. Yay! Back west. Heading home. Big old barge, huh? One of these years, I'm going to do the whole Great River Road. I keep saying it. We will. All right. This little town, I don't know if it's little. I think it is. Helena, West Arkansas. Supposed to have a ton of Civil War history in an old downtown. I thought we'd do a drive-through while we're over here. Then I'm going to keep trucking. The goal by tomorrow, I want to be in Hot Springs, Arkansas. I thought that'd be cool to film, so our journey's heading there. Future video coming up, Hot Springs. Maybe we can find something on the way there. Cut through this beautiful state of Arkansas. There's the sign, historic downtown. Let's go cruise it. Big visitor center there. Welcome to Arkansas. Yay. Well, let's see what we can find. Little ways in here. Lots of trees. Oh, there was storyboards. Darn it. I'm going to turn around. Let me get turned around. Was that, an old school? Definitely an old building. Let me sneak a little U-turn here. Yeah, I think that's an old school. Quite the architecture. Alright, here it is. Drove right past this. Well, let's see what the storyboards say. The Battle of Helena, July 4th, 1863. Wow. Yeah, Civil War was just raging down here. My goodness. Right on the Mississippi River. July 4th, too. Assault on Battery D fails. Old pictures, faces of the past, huh? Alright, well, I think I'll take a drive through the old town. We're going to keep rolling. I want to get a little farther into the state. Yeah, it's a big old school, isn't it? That's old. Talking about how the Civil War changed the women forever, losing their men in battle, raising children on their own. Oh, look at this, paintings. Soldiers writing home. Got the fire going in the fireplace. Federal seized the Hinman House. It's just vast, the history in these places, isn't it? You don't realize it till you drive through them. There's the house. Wonder if it's still standing. I bet it is. Huh. There's an old picture of it. That is one old time picture. You know, that was a big deal getting your picture taken back then. You had to sit still for minutes while the photograph exposed in the camera. Alright, well, I'm going to, let's do this. Is that house? Nah, is it? I don't know. Oops. See, I didn't plan this very well. Oh well. Well, let's go drive through the old town. We'll go find it. Then I'm going to keep rolling. Maybe it is. That looks like a mansion up there. Next to this old school. Alright, looks like I need to make a right here. These are some old time buildings. Alright, let's go find Old Town. This must be it here. That one's all boarded up. Looks abandoned, all fenced, huh? Bet they're redoing it. Oh my goodness. This is old Arkansas here. Huh. Well, this is the historic district. Helena, Arkansas. They're bringing this back to life. They're working on these buildings. Wow, very cool. Got the ivy growing up. Oh, the whole front of that building was missing. Have ivy growing up the brick. Wow. This is like going back in time. Well, how interesting. I'll put this on the list to come back to, definitely. The Red Ball Store. Looks like a big park. Pavilion. Yeah, a lot of them buildings are just gone. But hey, whatever they can save is cool. I've never been in Arkansas much. I've driven through the years a couple times, but mainly on interstates. Old train depot or something. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep rolling. But definitely this is one to come back to for sure. Alright, well, more back roads. Look at the signs. This is part of the Great River Road here in this town too. I keep saying it. One of these years. Shouldn't be too far away. I want to do the entire Great River Road. Way down south, all the way back up in Minnesota. Well, I hope you enjoyed this bonus footage from last summer's travel for the 2025 summer series. We're almost at the end of it. Only got a couple more videos coming up from last summer. Be more Arkansas. We are gonna absolutely see Hot Springs National Park. So sit back, get ready. 2026 season starts just a few weeks. Can't wait. Journey never ends. Talk soon.